Let me just raise this issue about Obamacare because I want to come back to that. One of the issues is that for conservatives, this has been such a huge issue. Even though the law has been passed and upheld by the court, they still argue, no, there's a basis to really try to make it better, to replace it, to get rid of it. And then you had Dr. Ben Carson, who won this straw poll at the Values Voters Summit here in Washington. This is what he said on Friday. I want to get your response.
I have to tell you, Obamacare is really, I think, the worst thing that has happened in this nation since slavery. And it is, in a way, it is slavery, in a way.
He was second in the straw poll. How much damage does that do to your position that Obamacare should be repealed? Is that overstatement that's counterproductive?
Well, I mean, he's a doctor who feels passionately about this issue, obviously. He can speak for himself, but let me just go back to what Dick said.
Well, is that something that as a senior Republican you think is helpful to the debate about Obamacare?
Well, I think what would be helpful is if we sat down and figured out how to make this less damaging to American families and to our American economy, because it is a huge problem. By the way, it's not just a glitch in terms of the rollout, it's a breakdown. Having tried myself to get on yesterday, I feel sorry for the New York Times researcher I heard about this morning who spent 11 days trying to get on and ended up with a blank screen. So, I mean, there are huge problems with it. Let's be honest, and we ought to be sure that we can minimize